Alright, so we've learned about how artists can decorate cakes, that cake artists are artists. Now, we're not going to decorate a cake, we're going to make a painting of a cake, like Wayne Thiebaud did. So first what we're going to do is we're just going to draw rectangles on top of rectangles, and you're going to choose a different color crayon for each tier of your cake. After you get done making the tiers of your cake, you're going to decorate with crayons the inside of your cake. Be sure you color in really well with your crayons because we're going to do a wax resist with our watercolors. So you want to be sure you color in nice and hard and neatly and completely. You can decorate it with shapes, lines, or other designs. So here I did circle-shaped dots at the bottom, some diagonal lines for the next one, little blue hearts for the next tier. And let's see, what am I going to do for that fourth one? I think I'm going to make triangles on top. So again, using shapes to create decorations. And lastly, I'm going to use some nice wavy lines. Alright, now, the thing that we have to put on top, of course, are the candles. Let's make this a birthday cake. Let's make it your birthday cake. Why don't you put on as many candles as you are years old? So if you are 6 years old, put on 6 candles. If you are 7 years old, put on 7 candles. Don't light them yet. We'll use our paint to do that. Put a dip of water in each one of your paints before you start painting. And then whatever color you used to outline your cake, use that same color to paint it in. So I outlined in blue, so I used blue for the bottom. And then I did an orange outline, so I do orange for the inside. And I just use my tissue when my paints got over my crayons too much. You want to paint around your crayons as much as you can so it doesn't completely cover them. But the tissue makes it so that you can very easily clean that up if you need to. It's much better to paint around it than to paint over it. Here I will paint over it, and you see how it really covers it up, and then I have to go back and paint around it and clean it up a little bit, and that's okay. We're going to use the yellow to make little flames just by flicking that brush up, and I even added a little orange to the bottom to make it look very flame-like. Alright, and that's all we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and leave the background a nice white background to really emphasize our cake. It looks fantastic. I know yours will look wonderful too.